Hey, welcome back, Mark Kelly Farm friends. We've been hauling corn all day today. We just got home a little bit ago, and Kelly's going to be home in about an hour. So we're going to do a really quick dinner, really neat little dish that we're going to use leftovers from our Easter meal. So stick around. So we hope all of you had the happiest of Easters, and hope you had a lot of family and friends over, and we hope you had a good time, because we sure did. So let's show you what we're going to make. I made pulled pork yesterday for Easter, and then we also had our Portuguese sweet rolls that we ate our pulled pork on. It was very yummy. So we had a bunch of pulled pork left over. Kelly has dished it up into about a one meal type serving. So what we're going to do today is we're going to make pulled pork, barbecue pulled pork egg rolls. And we'll show you how to do that. So we've got, I would say, about 2 cups of pulled pork here. We're going to add some barbecue sauce. This is our sun-dried apricot barbecue sauce. And we're going to put a little garlic in the mix as well. And then we're going to stir this up. I will let you know how much of each I use because I'm going to kind of do it by look. But I'll tell you how much I put in. All right, we put our pulled pork in the microwave for 45 seconds just to loosen it up because the fat had congealed and it was a lot harder. So now it's nice and loose. We ran a knife through it to make smaller little pieces because we don't want the long stringy pieces in our egg roll. So in it we're going to add 2 scallions that we've chopped up. We're going to add probably about 1 clove's worth of our chopped garlic, about like that. That'll be plenty. We're going to add probably a good 2 tablespoons of our barbecue sauce. And then we're going to go with some cheese to get all melty in there. I'm going to say this is about 1/3 of a cup of cheese. That should be plenty. Let's stir this up and take a look at it. We may want to add more of something. So we added about another 1/3 of a cup of cheese. So we ended up with about a 1/2 to 2/3 cup of cheese. We have our wonton wrappers out. We have some water. And we have our plate. We're going to start putting these things together, and we'll show you how to do it. All right, we got our egg roll wrapper. And then we have our disher. This is our number 30 disher, which is 1 ounce. And we're going to put 2 scoops from our number 30 disher in here. Like that. And then we want to take our water and we want to go around 3 sides of our egg roll wrapper. Get it nice and wet because they put a lot of flour on these in the package. So take your bottom corner. You're going to roll your filling back with that bottom corner. And then you're going to take your sides and put them almost clear over to the middle. Like that. And then we're going to make sure we got plenty of water on this area because that's going to glue it all. And we're going to roll that all the way over like that. There's your egg roll right there. We're going to keep making them. Came out with 6 egg rolls for Kelly and I for dinner. So since we have all this stuff out, we have our fryer, the egg roll wrappers. Let's go a little crazy. So in our bowl, we got about 6 ounces of pepperoni that we cubed up really small. We've got about the same 2/3 of a cup to 3/4 cup of mozzarella cheese, and about the same 2 tablespoons of pizza sauce. So we're going to stir this up, and guess what we're going to do with this? All right, we've got our mixture. You can put anything you want in your mixture, obviously. Whatever kind of pizza you like. You can put green onions in or green peppers in there. You can put anything, salami, whatever. Italian sausage would be good. maybe even a Hawaiian pizza roll. Maybe that would even be good. So we've already dirtied our disher, so we're just going to kind of eyeball it. Kind of know how much to put in there. Like that. We'll get it kind of in the middle there. And then we roll it over. Bring our filling back with that top. And then let's even put some moisture on top of this so we make sure it glues up really nice. Like that. This egg roll wrapper sat there for a minute while we were putting this together, so it kind of dried out a little bit. You don't want that to happen. A little more moisture there. We'll tuck those corners in and roll it all the way around. There we go. Let's do another one. You got to make sure you don't get two of these. They're really thin. There's one right there. Get our filling in here. Like that. Lots of water. Pull our toppings back. Tuck in whatever came out. Get the top of this wet as well. Get back in there. Over you come, almost to the middle. When you fold these, you want these edges here to be kind of square. See that right there? Just square them up. A little more water. Can tuck these edges in so we get a nice straight roll. There you go. We'll finish making those. So that gave us 6 of our pizza rolls too. Remember the pizza rolls you could buy and they're in the freezer? These are much better because you know what's in these, right? You never know what's in that processed stuff. So we've got the oil heating up because Kelly's going to be home here in about 15 minutes. It'll take that long to cook these, so they'll be nice and fresh. And we'll have those for her when she gets home. Now, if you've been around the channel a while, you know I like frying in the electric skillet because it has a thermostat and it holds temperature very well. You can set whatever temperature you want, and it takes out all the guesswork of turning your stove up and down. So the way these work, as soon as this light goes out, our oil is up to whatever temperature we set. We're going to be frying at 375. Now, if you need to cook the filling in here, you would want to go down to about 350, but all of this filling none of it is raw. So we don't have to worry about cooking the filling all the way through. We will be fine at 375, and the hotter the oil, the crispier your outer shell will be. Now you could do the same thing if you rolled up some burritos with flour tortillas and sealed them all up like we did with this so they stay nice and tight. You can fry those too, and then you got chimichangas. That's all there is to that. We're waiting for our oil to heat up. One of our subscribers, Country Dad, wanted an update on our sprouts. And on the 5th day, this is what you look like. You have a whole quart jar full of sprouts. So these are done. So the next thing you got to do is I dump these out in a bowl in cold water, and I kind of swish them around, and all the germinated seeds come floating to the top, and you can pour them off. And then you just dry them like in a salad spinner, or just put them in a colander in the sink for just a little bit and they'll dry off. And then put them in a loose bag. I don't usually close the bag like a vegetable bag type thing. Put them in the fridge and they'll last almost a week. But we like these on salads. We really enjoy using the alfalfa sprouts on tacos. Really good. And sandwiches. Very good. These are broccoli sprouts here. Very easy. All right, our fryer is ready. I think we have such a big skillet here that it's going to be okay to do all 6 of these at once. We'll drop those in very carefully so we don't splash oil all over the place. We could lower them in with our tongs, would probably be a better idea. Alright, we put the folded side down, of course, because we don't want them to unfold. And we'll fry these on this side till they're golden brown, and then we'll flip them over. Alright, it's only been probably about less than a minute. And these babies are ready to flip over. You can see that the shell is all blistered up like that. And it's turning golden brown. You want to do it in about the same amount of time it takes to put them in. So I always count to 3 before I do each one. That way they stay on that side the same length of time. Won't be long, they'll be coming out. Alright, it's been about another minute. You can see they're golden brown and delicious. We're going to put them on our rack right here to drip off. You don't want to put them on paper towel because that moisture will stay close to your wrapper and make them soggy. You want them to drip off real nice, and then you can throw them on some paper towel to do any excess. We've got all of them out, so now just got to wait for our light to go off again on our fryer, and we'll put the pizza rolls in. Alright, time to put these babies in. We're going to do these with the tongs. Get a little smarter. What's the old saying? Work smarter, not more dangerous? No, that's not it. Alright, they're in. Now, anytime you're dealing with hot oil, there's always a chance of a oil or grease fire. Don't throw this thing in the sink or try to carry it outside or anything like that. Get your cover, which we have right over here next to me by the sink. Just put your cover on it. That fire goes right out. You don't want to burn yourself trying to carry this thing around, and if you put water on it, it's going to make it worse. It's going to blow up all over the place. Alright, we're flipping. Don't those look beautiful? These are our pizza rolls. Kelly's going to love these. She loves pizza. So do I. There we go. Now that we've got these flipped, we're going to transfer these to a paper plate now that they've had a chance to drip real well. I just got a plate lined with some paper towel. Now we're done. I wanted to show you what else you can do with these egg roll skins. You can take them, and I just quarter them up, throw them right in your hot oil like this. And it's like making tortilla chips almost. It only takes just really small amount of time because they're so thin. We'll come back when they're ready. Alright, they're done. So we just take these babies out. I'll just put them over here on the side. But what you can do with these now, you can eat them just like this or use them in like dips or something like that. Or warm you up some sweet and sour sauce. Better yet if you make it fresh. And while it's still warm, dip these chips into your warm sweet and sour sauce. It's like Chinese chips and salsa. There you go. There's our pulled pork egg rolls and our pizza roll egg rolls, and then our little chips. So a good dipping idea for these, you could use some hoisin sauce or whatever you want. I recommend a thicker sauce. Or like these pizza rolls, you could dip them in ranch like everybody does with their pizza. It would be fantastic. Alright, hope you enjoyed the video. pretty cool stuff. You can put anything in an egg roll wrapper and fry it. Yeah, sky's the limit. So until next time, stay safe, stay healthy. We love you guys. Kelly's home, so we're going to have dinner. See you next time.